Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Harry Muppet, and this is going to be my fourth placement match for the, it turns out it's Season 3, Ranked 1v1 season. It was Season 2, but this season actually ended yesterday or today, I believe, so I've automatically been moved into Season 3 with my 3 placement matches already finishing, and I'm going against a gold Zerg by the looks of it. So I've just been facing bronze players so far, but I beat the last 2, so now we're going for a bit of a harder challenge, and if I can beat this guy, then I've got a fairly good chance of getting into silver or even gold straight off the bat. So let's go ahead, let's push our hardest and see what we can do. We're going to get an early probe scout, and we're going to start over here, just because he's more likely to be on the one of the cross bases. I don't think he's very likely to be on the side base, just because of the way these maps usually work. He may be there, but then again he may not. So he is a Zerg, so we've got to send out that early scout. Let's get the first pylon down. Alright, here. Not much going on. I'm trying to think of the build I want to go. I'd like to go Void Rays, but Void Rays are pretty hard to counter for pretty much the entire game. The only good time for using Void Rays is either mixed in with the rest of your army, or in a big 4v4 where you where the enemy isn't constantly going after you, so you don't have to worry too much about a massive army of like stalkers constantly going after you. You can just sort of run in, hit their base. Did I not key that guy? There we go, that's number 1. So he's chasing me pretty close. Let's go in there and make sure that he's not... Okay, looks like he's got about a 12-13 pull going on with the gas, so that's not too bad. Bit of waypoints around there. 3 of these guys on there. Build another pylon. He's still going. See, this is what I really need to be able to do to survive this sort of stuff. Actually, what we'll do, just to annoy him, is pylon there. Alright. Get some probes. I think my probe production kind of slacked off there a little bit, but that's fine. We're keeping our probe alive. Getting some scouting done. Alright, this is time for this probe to just get out of here. He's done more than enough at this point, and I'd very much like him to survive. There we go, he's going to stay there, and he's just going to sit there for the rest of the game. Getting a little bit of lag going on. Starting to attack that pylon, which is fine by me. We've delayed a little bit. Pop down a couple of gateways. And we'll start to build out an army. Now, if you're not going full gate, it's not strictly necessary to chrono boost out the warp tech, but I believe that it does do a makes things go a little bit faster, so warping in compared to just building, so I don't see there's too much harm in doing it. So Robo Bay, hopelessly pylon blocked. We'll get one down here as well, because that is a perfect area for a Nidus worm to start coming out. We definitely don't want that to happen. Rally point over there. 2 zealots. That should stop those. Ah, well, I cocked that up, didn't I? Alright. I don't know how much he got scouted off, but there's really nothing to scout here. So let's get back to work. He's probably going to do that a couple more times, I reckon, just because it worked so well that time. So we're going to hold position this guy. Hold position this guy. We do a little test, get a third zealot, see if he can run out. If he can't, then you've done a good job. Alright, let's gate these up. Go there. Okay, so we need to get back to this. Cancel a couple of those. Gonna go out to here and build a nexus. You noticed I clicked on the minerals first and then on the nexus. If you click on minerals, the probes actually go... Oh, I missed that. But that's a whole bunch of zerglings. So that's fine. So we'll send the probe back to this mineral line and he'll actually go through the zealots. So that's a sort of worker waypoint, worker mineral trick. If you click on the minerals, they actually go through blocking units, which is quite helpful. So we need the second gas. We need a pylon over there, another pylon, and then we need a forge. We'll get a couple more zealots. I'd like to get legs as well, but this is fine for now. We need a couple of stalkers as well, so we can do a pretty good block here. Send these guys out. These guys keep it on hold position, and there he goes. He's going to run away from that. So let's start getting our stalkers out. This is going to be our main army right here. This is going to be our guy over this. We'll need another observer here. Need to start getting this out. And oh my god, have I been neglecting my probe production. Actually, this guy, we're not going to have him standing over the army. We need to scout to find out what tech structures this guy's got. Yeah, there we go. There's the next one. So that guy goes over there. And we'll get about 9 of these guys. I'm not sure exactly what he's got, but an immortal is not going to be a bad choice. Simply because people tend to favour roaches quite a lot. And basically I think I'm going to go mass ground with Colossus as a potential, but I'm also going to get this just in case he starts going mutas, so I can go blink stalkers to counter that. But we'll see exactly what tech structures he's going. Meanwhile, get a couple more stalkers. I'm not too worried about a run in anymore. There we go, there's some mutalisks. Alrighty. Okay, so we need to switch over. What we're going to do is we're going to have the stalkers on key group 2, the zealots and the immortal on key group 1. So this guy, going to research blink straight away. Going to do that and that. Yeah. We need some pylons at the back here for cannons. We need the pylons at the back here for cannons. And that should be fine for now. Between blink stalkers and cannons, I think we should be able to counter the mutas without too much trouble. So we need to get a pylon here. Couple more pylons. I think we should be right on pylons for now. We've got that, so we need to get the armor. We need to keep building the damn stalkers. We'll leave the stalkers up here so they can get to either side as quickly as they need to. So I guess we know what tech they're going for now. So scout along here. So that's fine. I expect this second base to be taken up now. What we're going to do is we're going to get another gateway here. Get a couple of these going. And now we're going to really start laying down the stalker count. So these are going to be quite devastating. Weapons and armor also going to be quite good. We're going to move forward a little bit, see if we can work out where the army is. It's going to be a little bit risky because the opponent tends to be concentrating on where his army actually is, so they've got a much better look. So it looks like he's going fairly good mutiling composition. So we will have to get legs after this, and we do need to get the... There we go. Chase those guys off. Not paying attention there, so we got quite a lot of workers. But that's what the cannons were meant to be for if I had got them, which I didn't. That's alright, we chased it off. He got some kills, but he didn't get as many. Actually, he probably did get as many as he could have. That was quite a horrific battle, and we really need the gas here. So we're going to build cannons, 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 cannons there. So that'll be pretty good. Here we're going to build a couple more cannons. And we're going to build stalker. Now my guess is he's probably got a fourth up somewhere. So we're going to scout that out and we're going to hit that, and we're going to try and put him on the defensive a little bit. How's the zealot legs going? Not bad. I think once the zealot legs are up, we're going to move out and we're going to start hitting him. Now while I'm out there, I'm going to build stalkers back at the base, leave them around there, and I'm not going to move these out because these are going to be my base defense force, which I'm definitely going to need because he's going to counter me with the mutas once I start moving out. But we need, and this is exactly what we need to find this base, we need to surprise hit it, take it out. He hasn't even got the watchtower here, which is good for us, and once we've surprise taken that out, oh hello, where are you going? Okay, so that's, let's get some zealots up here. Gonna need to build some pylons in a second. They're probably just doing a bit of scouting over there. Alright, well let's move out a little bit more. Let's get this Zelnaga watchtower. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of forces actually. We can see that he has an extremely large amount of mutaling forces. Mutas are quite large, about 20 there, and a massive amount of lings, so I dropped the ball pretty hard there, and we are going to lose that game, unfortunately. But, well, you guys had fun watching it. I didn't have that much fun, but it's, you know, you live and learn, you'll do better, so we're going to GG, and we're going to jump out of this game. And thank you very much for watching, and this has been Hairy Muppet.